Hello, YouTube. I'm making a little, what's it called? Let's say a review of Black Ops 2. It's been out for about a month and a half, almost 2 months. Okay, it came out, I think, 13th of November, and it's almost a week away from there. So let's just say a month and 3/4. Okay, the review. I'm gonna start at number one, the connection. The connection in this game it's a bit weird. Because I've played Xbox and PS3, and the only connection difference I see is, and Xbox, people die a little bit faster, and the bullets register a little bit faster. That is not a really big difference, but it does help in competitive play. Okay, second, they have matchmaking. Matchmaking is a bit ridiculous, because I've been matched up with some pretty terrible dudes, and I have a 2.3 KD. Nothing really special, but I've been matched up with terrible people. I mean, terrible people, and I just think that's something they need to work on. Third, the guns. The guns are fine, okay, I don't care. There's only one gun I have a problem with. It's kind of the FAL. Now, the FAL with select fire is a bit ridiculous. What they need to do is pretty much what they did in Black Ops 1, like how you couldn't put rapid fire and extended mags on the AK-47 or anything like that. They need to do something like that with the FAL. It's really overpowered when you put those two together. And that's the only gun I have a problem with. Now 4, zombies. Zombies love transit. Only problem I have with that is that it takes forever if you want to get to far levels. And people who know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. Don't know what I'm talking about, play transit, you know what I'm talking about. The zombie maps, other than love transit, love bus station, it's a bit ridiculous. There's no perks on that map, but there is benefits to that one. But obviously the gun box not moving at all. Okay, the town, love town, it's built perfectly, perks are everywhere, there's so many different things to die from, love it. Farm is a bit weird. That map is where there's not really anywhere you can run circles. It's really a strategical map, just like bus station is. That's which is why I love it. It's not too easy and it's not too hard. You need to know what you're doing. The leaderboards on zombies, that's one thing they need to fix bad. They really need to fix those, because I've tried record breakings. I've done 3 attempts and they've all been shut down by Treyarch. First time I did a record breaking was on town. I was at level 49 and it froze on me when I went to go hit a box. Like, it glitched out and it froze on me. Second time I was with 2 people. We were on farm, level 36, and it kicked me out. And apparently I was put on the leaderboard and not the partner I was working with. That's another thing they need to fix. It don't matter who or what happens, both players or however many players need to be on the leaderboards. Another thing with the leaderboards, a lot of it's glitch. There's a lot of glitches in the game. They need to find out if the person even did it legitly, because you can go into theater mode and watch zombies, if you guys did not know that. That is another unique thing that I thought was really cool, even though it takes up a lot of space. Theater mode, speaking of the next thing I'm talking about, theater mode is amazing. I like it. It's crazy. It's just like the first Black Ops, except actually it's just like the first Black Ops. It works. Unlike Modern Warfare 3, they had troubles with it. I know they had trouble with this one, but they fixed it. It works. Love it. Custom matches. Okay, the only problem I have with custom matches is that I lag more in a custom match than I do on an online game, which doesn't make sense, because there's less players when I do competitive and just messing around. With less players, I lag more than when I do with like 12 people in a lobby. It doesn't make sense. That's another thing they need to fix, is custom matches. And the host. The host, it's weird, because the person hosting should be able to have an advantage, and they don't have an advantage. They have a disadvantage. And it's weird, because when the other team goes to host, it seems like they have an advantage. And I don't know if I don't understand the game, but that's one thing I'm confused about. But other than that, custom games, I like how you can have, like how you have in Comcaster. Comcaster is great for competitive tourneys, even scrims, You don't have to actually have somebody watching one specific team. You can watch everything. You can watch the aspect of the game. You can watch where they spawn. You can watch everything in Comcaster. I apologize if I'm saying it wrong, or that's not what it is. It's something like Comcaster. Or Gamecaster, I'm not exactly experienced in that area. But that is great. I would love to start doing that. Let's start doing that for people, scrims, I do live stream, so I would love to do that. any of you out there willing to let me Comcast or Gamecast your games, I would love to. I'd commentate it. I would be honored to do that for you. Just hit me up and let me know when you're scrimming, because I do work. But we could set up a schedule. Weekends maybe. I can do weekdays. It does work. But anyways, another thing, this gameplay is pretty much a game battles match. Game battles competitive play. Don't know what it is, just check it out if you're really into competitive gaming. And it's pretty much just a 3v3. And you might see me camping a lot, but or not. You know, it's more strategical. It's not always run and gun like pub matches are, public. Another thing is I got offered to do or try to be in with Gamers R Us. I will have a link below. You should check them out. They're pretty cool. Little mishaps with them, but I'm not going to go into detail. You can check that out later. But what I want to explain to them is I can bring more viewers, more people. I'll bring in different quality, different games, different aspects of games, different things to review about, things that people don't normally think about, like zombies, not even just with Black Ops, just everything. My point of view, I've mainly just been first-person shooters and storyline game player, but since I'm still new to commentating reviews, I would bring in a different point of view because I'm so used to first-person shooters, like I said, that when I come to actually play a different type of game, I'm going to have many questions about it instead of being experienced in that kind of area of gameplay. Like, different people would be like, oh, let's ask the main questions, but when I go to play it, I'm going to ask smaller, different questions that actually might become bigger. I could bring different old school games like Age of Empires 2, what game is this I have right here? Tiberian Suns, if any of you recognize those games. I have them, like Warcraft 3, like nobody plays anymore, even games that are low. Sorry, not low, but unknown games. Like, I know Tiberium Suns and the Renegade and stuff like that. They're not really known games. Maybe even online games. They can even be Flash player games that people can get just by going online. They're free, those websites, Candyland, I forgot the other one, but it's ridiculous. There's a bunch of them. So games like that, I could do reviews like that. I could do many things. Like, anything you would ask me to do, I would be able to do. I'd be honored to do it. I would bring anything to the table, any questions, any reviews, any suggestions or concerns. I would be willing to bring them to the table instead of try to hide it back, sit back, and just suck everything up. I would be one of those people to stand out and put my word out there. I wouldn't, like I said, sit back and suck everything up and try to let you guys do all the work. No, I want to be part of the community. I want to be part of your environment and work with you, not against you. I won't be one-minded. I won't tunnel vision. You give me a suggestion to do, and I'll put it into consideration. I might not put it into consideration in my next video or my next live stream or whatever this suggestion was, but it might come up later. It might be a good suggestion. I'm not just going to be like, oh, no, I don't want to do that. This is how I do it when we're a group community. This isn't just a one-man thing. This is, like you said, a group. You already have 8, from what I remember, now that I'm talking to you directly. And last but not least, let's just say enjoy the rest of the video, and if you do decide to add me to Gamers R Us, I would love to meet everybody else, and you won't regret it. Thank you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. Peace out.